Can I just get a quick autograph, please?
Hey, buddy.
How about not?
You want me my autograph? Sure.
Captain Underpants, can I get your autograph?
Hey everyone, this is Kevin, your autograph hound, and today's autograph I sense is going to be looked upon with envy by many video game fans out there. So for those of you who are not aware, there's this video game series called Nier. It's from Square Enix. It's kind of like a futuristic steampunk, well, not really steampunk, but you know, goth punk sort of action game where you are androids and you hack and slash through enemies. Really beautiful game, a lot of fun. Pretty interesting story, as you know, Square Enix games tend to have, you know, interesting stories. They don't always make sense, but they have interesting stories. And of course, very atmospheric music. In this case, the music was composed by one Keiichi Okabe, if I am pronouncing that correctly. And it is considered one of the best Square Enix soundtracks since the Kingdom Hearts series. You know, Square Enix has a reputation for having games with high quality soundtracks. Final Fantasy is the big one, obviously, from Nobuo Uematsu. Then you have the Chrono series, you have the Saga series, the Kingdom Hearts series, and Nier is their latest video game franchise that is known to have particularly good music. And well, they were selling the album of one of the Nier games signed by Okabe himself. This is his signature, and this is, well, if you've played the games, you know exactly what that means. So anyway, this was bought from the official Square Enix website. They had 3 albums they were selling that were going to be autographed. Now, one of them, which was, of course, the Final Fantasy XIV soundtrack, I did not manage to get. I did manage to get the Piano Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles CD, which we'll be talking about in another video, and I got this one. And as for this autograph, I really like it. I mean, obviously, I can't read Japanese, but, you know, it's always interesting when you look at, you know, Japanese autographs. They tend to be so much cleaner and straight than American signatures tend to be, because with the Japanese language, you know, a slight line being different could change the entire meaning of that character. So they have to be better when it comes to cleaner when it comes to signing autographs, and that kind of tends to make the autographs for the most part a little boring. But in this case, I like that it's not perfect. I also liked this extra little signature, kind of like, you know, it's the calling card for a certain organization slash character in the game, so I thought that was really cool. The only thing I probably would have changed if I was giving advice, and I mean this no disrespect, but, you know, I probably would have made it a silver Sharpie as opposed to a black Sharpie. You know, black and white background, that makes it, I don't know, a little harder to see, but maybe not by too much. I mean, you know, it's mostly gray in the background. I think you guys can clearly see it. And if you look at it up close, of course, it's much more noticeable that you can see what's going on. So anyway, this is definitely something that I'm sure a lot of you are looking at. And sometimes I do make the announcement that, you know, we will be selling a particular autograph in the Shopify store. And I actually had decided to single this one out to be sold, because even though forgive the time, sorry. Even though it's a cool autograph to have, and even though I like the Nier series, I am not as big of a fan of the music. I think someone else would enjoy this a heck of a lot more, so I was going to do that. However, a friend of mine found out that I got it and made me a very substantial offer, unsolicited, I want to add. And frankly, he's going to be watching this long after he's bought it and I've shipped it to him. He paid way more than what I was going to sell it for. So I definitely knew that he really wanted it, therefore I have sold it to him. So this is actually already accounted for. It's not even going to be part of my collection by the time you are watching this video, but I do want to show, we do like to examine autographs on this channel, and so that's what it looks like. And I personally think it's pretty cool. And, you know, maybe if I liked the music just a little bit more, maybe I would have kept it, but I sense I'm going to have another opportunity to get one of these at some point down the line. I am very much on top of the signed products from the Square Enix store, and so I will probably have another chance to get one of these, so I am going to be selling it to a friend who will have much more use for it than I would. But anyway, I would like to know, do any of you have this autograph? How did you get it? Do you like it? What do you think of this guy's work? Do you like it? Would you pay top dollar for an autograph like this, or do you think it's not that big of a deal? I'd love to know. Comment below, like, favorite, share, subscribe, and as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.